guys, do you hear that? It's an airplane. I wish it would hurry up and just fly over the house and be done. If you can't hear that, then you're lucky. Okay, so today, oh my god, my hair is in a bun because I had it curly. It was really hot yesterday, and I was too lazy to put it down today. So, oh well. We're doing Friday favorites. I have to talk about a couple of things that I've really been enjoying this week, and I wanted to share them with you. Just trying to fix my bun here so that it doesn't completely fall over. There's a couple things I want to share with you that I have been using this week. Just, you know, day-to-day things you might not think of. There is quite a bit of makeup, so I'm going to just dive right in. You'll be surprised to know there is only one lip product, and that lip product is not even a lipstick. It is my EOS Lip Balm in the flavor Sweet Mint. As you can tell, I am almost finished it. It's almost flat. I use this every night before bed and in the morning, just to kind of give my lips a little bit of a umph, I guess you could say. Only because I find that I get a lot of like chapped lips, especially as it gets cooler weather. You guys can get these at the drugstore. They're really inexpensive. They're really affordable, and I think they're like a certain percent organic, if I'm not mistaken. I think like they're 70% organic or something like that. So check them out. They have really cool scents. I do have pretty much every scent possible, but I've been really, you know, chopping this one down, as you can see. Usually it's like a little dome. The dome is now getting flat. I've really been enjoying it, and I find that it hydrates without, I don't know, drying out your lips. Does that make any sense? Because some chapsticks dry out your lips. I don't know if you guys notice that. Let me know in the comments if you guys notice that certain chapsticks, depending on the company, will dry out your lips more than actually hydrating them. I've encountered that. I really have. Long time ago, though. So EOS, thumbs up. So, you know, this is, what, September, what day are we in here? September 11th. Oh my god, it's September 11th. Last week, did I have any? I had a monthly favorite. So this week, you know, we just passed a long weekend. I really have to sneeze, guys. Oh my god. We just passed a long weekend, and I spent it at the beach. I don't know if you guys can tell, I'm pretty tanned, pretty dark. In Lizzie's words, I would be brown biscuit. Well, I didn't get burnt. I don't really burn, but I got a little too much sun, so I kind of got a little bit of redness, and it turned into a really nice tan, but I found that like my skin was really dehydrated. So what I used to help it is my aloe vera gel from the Life brand here in Canada. I don't know if the Life brand exists in the States. I don't think so. But any aloe vera gel that you have is great, especially if you're in hot weather. I would definitely suggest that you even just take aloe from the aloe plant directly. But I don't have an aloe plant right now, so the next best thing is the aloe vera gel. This has been really helpful. It was like probably from here down, and I used most of it this week because of my sun that I got at the beach on Monday during the Labor Day weekend. So I have been enjoying my aloe vera. It is definitely a lifesaver and very cooling and refreshing in the evening to douse yourself, your whole body in it. I have lots of lotions, but I'd like to keep my lotions that are more deep hydrating for wintertime, because wintertime for me, skin-wise, I get so dry. So that was a thumbs up for me as well. So I've shown this to you in probably the last couple of favorites. It's my CoverGirl 3-in-1 Stay All Day Foundation. Stay Fabulous Foundation. It's got SPF of 20, which is great. I'm in the shade Classic Tan. I use this on its own, but I like to mix. I kind of like to be a chemist and mix things up. So I have been pairing it with my MAC's Face and Body Foundation, which is a little bit more of a liquidier consistency. This one is, what shade is it? This one is C4. So I've been combining the two because this can be sometimes a little bit too thick for me, depending on if I want a more sheer look. So I will combine the two, and it'll sheer it out just a little bit, like just to kind of make it a very thin enough formula, but still have coverage at the same time. But today I'm just wearing this by itself. I don't know if you guys can tell. It's got a really pretty good full coverage look to it. I'm actually really impressed with this particular foundation. I really find that for a drugstore, it does do a great job at keeping your face from getting too oily, but it works well with hiding all your imperfections and, you know, evening out your skin tone, your red tones, you know, those type of red discoloration. So I really do love this. I really do suggest it. It's very affordable at the drugstore. I have been enjoying my MAC foundation with it, the Face and Body. The Face and Body is a great... Do you hear that? That's my brother and my dad, because they freaking yell all the damn time. The Face and Body is a more liquidy foundation, so even if you wear it on its own, it's very, very sheer. I like to put this in a more pinkier, I like to combine it with more pinkier toned foundation so that it kind of brings a little more yellowness to it, because this is a yellow based foundation and I really do enjoy it on its own and mix in with others. So these two are bomb, thumbs up. This is what happens when you live with family. You hear and they scream and they don't give any consideration when you're filming. Next up, so for my hands, I like to keep my hands nice and hydrated. I work in an office most of the time, so I can get really dry hands. And I am very particular on taking care of my hands, because they say your neck and your hands are the first thing that will give away your age as you get older. So taking care of them are my number ones on my list as well when it comes to beauty care. What I've been moisturizing at night before bed are actually two products. One of them is the Bliss Hand Cream Intensity with macadamia oil and grapeseed extracts. This is like a little travel size you can pop in your purse if you want to use it on the go. I have been using it at home because it really smells nice, and I just like it to use it before bed because it's really thick and hydrating, I find. So it's great for before bed. You know, you're going to sleep, your skin's rejuvenating itself. This is the perfect time to use it. You're not having to go and grab things here and there to make you slippy and slidey. So it has time to seep into your skin overnight. So I've been loving my hand cream from Bliss. I have just recently discovered the Bliss company through Sephora. They had their 500-point perk, which is where I got this from. So I've been like slowly trying out their different products. I've already tried their face wash, and their face wash is actually not bad. I was really impressed. And now it's their hand cream, and I think there's something else I have of theirs, but I can't remember what. So I would be considering in trying out their body lotions at one point, just because I heard, you know, pretty good things about them. And I mean, who doesn't love body lotion? Like, but I seriously need to finish a few more before I start buying more body lotion. Like, no joke. If I were to show you my collection, you would die. Seriously. So thumbs up for that. It's definitely great. It's not too greasy. You can actually use this during the day and not be overly greasy. But I just like to use my heavier creams at nighttime because it just gives it more beneficial to the skin. So thumbs up for the Bliss hand cream. Now with that, I like to take care of my cuticles as well. My cuticles have a tendency of getting really, really dry, whether it's summer or winter. It doesn't really matter what time of the year. I get really dry cuticles. I think it's genetically, to be totally honest, because my mother had that too. And I just can't find, well, I've been trying cuticle butters and cuticle creams for quite a while now, just to see what works with my skin and what works with my hands, and which ones I enjoy using the most. So I started using the Lush Lemon Flutter. This is the cuticle butter from Lush. It comes in a little pot, looks like this. I think I'm like halfway through the container. You don't have to use this just on your cuticles. You can also use this on your other parts of your body that are very dry. I like to use this on my feet because my feet get so cracky and dry that not a regular moisturizer helps my feet. I need like a thick butter, a body butter, like something butter to keep my feet hydrated and smooth. So the Lemon Flutter is actually great for your feet too. I've been using that there as well, but most of the time I'm using it on my cuticles at night. I'll put that on and then I'll put my hand cream on. So these two combined, I definitely are a thumbs up. Even when they're separate used, still they're definitely a thumbs up. I believe the Lemon Flutter at Lush is like $12 in case you guys are interested. And you do get quite a bit of products. And if you're only using it for your cuticles, it should last you a while because you get quite a bit of product for what you pay. Next up, I have 3 more products and then we're done. So next up, I have been taken to town my bronzer. I don't know if you guys can tell, I'm wearing bronzer today, but my skin is already tanned, so the bronzer doesn't really show up as like a true bronzer. It just kind of evens out my skin because let's face it, I'm bronzed. What can I say? I'm naturally dark from the actual beach, so I've been using my MAC bronzing powder in Refined Golden. It's got those golden flecks in it to kind of give you a glow. This is in my project pan, and I'm so excited. Like, look at the progress this is giving. Like, can you see this? I am so proud of myself, you guys. Like, I can't even tell you how proud of myself I am. This took me, like, over 2 years to get to the bottom. So I'm really excited that this is almost gone. I'm hoping by the end of the year it'll be gone, like December. But we're going to see how long this is going to take, because it took me a while to get to this portion alone. So we'll see. Cross fingers. But I have been using this all week long. I haven't really been contouring too much this week. I think I contoured once, which I'm going to show you the product I used. But most of the time I'm just kind of bronzing and warming my face up with this, because I'm in a rush to get out the door. And let's face it, we all have hectic schedules, so you want something quick. This is definitely great for that quick day. You just perimeter of your face, even if you do like a contour effect on your cheekbones just to give you a little bit of dimension on your face, that's still good. I have been loving this, and I've always shown you guys in my favorites this product, and really it's a tried and true product. If you guys love that glowiness, this is a great bronzer, I would say, for the summertime. I'm hoping to finish this by winter, like Christmas, just because I really need to use it up and back to MAC the compact, because I've had it now for a while and it needs to go now. I've had it for a while, so I'm working through this one. I'm really enjoying it. I've always loved the Refined Golden bronzer. It's such a good one to have, especially for the summer season. Okay, so like I said to you guys, I haven't really been contouring much because I just haven't had time, to be totally honest. But I did contour once this week, and I used a product that not many people would think they could use. And I only used it because What Would Lizzie Do had mentioned this in a vlog probably a couple months ago. She used a certain MAC product to do her contouring. So I'm like, okay, let's check it out. This is called Groundwork by MAC. It's a paint pot. It's very dark. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's a very, very dark paint pot. Even if you put it on your, like right now for me, it's not dark because I'm tan. I'm pretty dark right now. But on your face, it's going to be a cool toned brown, and that is really good for contouring, especially if you're trying to get a chiseled look. And because it's cream based, it's easier for you to get a chiseled look with a cream-based, cool toned brown. So it's a pro longwear paint pot, and that is what I used. And then what I did was I topped it with bronzing powder, and it really worked well. I really did enjoy it. So if you guys are looking for like a cream-based contouring product, I would definitely check out the MAC paint pot in Groundwork, because I think it's pretty good. It's quite dark, so I would probably think that any girl can really use it. You just have to be careful. If you're very, very, very fair, you have to use a really light hand because it's quite dark. On me, you can't tell that it's dark right now because, again, I'm tan, so my hands are pretty dark as it is right now. But on regular like skin without it being tanned, you'll notice it's very dark. Like on my face, you can definitely tell it is a chiseled contour look. So if you guys are looking, Groundwork by MAC paint pot, thumbs up. It's definite good use to that. I figured paint pots are great to have because you can use them for multiple uses now. Now you can use them to contour, you can even use them to highlight. You know, you can pretty much do anything with them instead of just using them just to cover your eyelids. So think outside the box. Last product, a face mask. So yes, not yesterday, but last week I had not last week, what am I talking about? I think it was Tuesday. I really wanted to do a face mask that was hydrating. So what I did was I put this Peter Thomas Roth cucumber mask in the fridge. I chilled it and then I used it on my face. OMG, guys. This chilled in the fridge and then applied to your face is freaking phenomenal. I cannot describe to you how my skin felt so luscious and plump afterwards. This was like the bomb. Like I couldn't even describe it. Like, do you know when you like stick a wilted lettuce in cold, crisp water, and then it just kind of goes back to life again? That's how my skin felt and looked after I used this when it was refrigerated. So if you guys are looking for a nice, hydrating, soothing mask that won't affect your skin, the Peter Thomas Roth Cucumber Gel Mask is definitely a thumbs up in my book. I have the big one too, but I like to use the little ones up first because I had a couple of little ones to use first before I started my big one. So big thumbs up there. So that was it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. I really apologize for all the interruptions in my video this time around. I'm filming at the end of the day. Everybody's coming home from work, so it's kind of a bit different than when I'm used to filming during the day when everybody's at work. So yeah, that's it. That's what my Friday favorites were this week. It wasn't, well, it was quite a few products, but they weren't usually the same ones that I show you, because I did kind of switch it out a bit this week to kind of try a few things. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions about the products, leave them down below. And thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great weekend and a great week next week, and I'll talk to you guys all in my next video. Bye, everybody.